Hello, it's JR Sightread and welcome to 3 very interesting hours at Arraxor. This video initially started with the intention of finishing off my 4th spider leg. At this time in my bank I currently have the spider leg middle and spider leg bottom in my bank. These were obtained by a reaper task this week, meaning I would only need the spider leg top to finish off the spider leg. The reason I wanted to finish off the spider leg was not for profit but try and get the biting 4 perk. On my necromancy robe top on screen you can see I currently have biting 3. By obtaining the biting 4 perk this would allow me to increase my critical strike chance. Looking on screen now, to obtain the biting 4 perk I needed noxious components which can be obtained by disassembling any of the 3 tier 90 weapons created from the spider leg. This could be done by buying the weapons off the Grand Exchange, but where is the fun in that? So, let's get the spider leg top as fast as we can, put the leg together and hey presto, end of the video, right? Well, to save some time, we don't currently have the top piece after making this video. So why are we here? Let's go back to the start of this boss encounter. Now, Arraxor certainly isn't the hardest boss in the game anymore, and with the introduction of necromancy, this boss has got a whole lot easier. Well, for me anyway. I wanted to try and learn a path 1 minion skip. Whilst trying for this top leg piece, for those who don't know what a minion skip is, after finishing phase 1 and the web has burned down, Arraxor will follow up the path into phase 2. You can skip phase 2 and surge and dive your way straight to phase 3. Although, this doubles Arraxor's life points to 200,000, but the encounter becomes much faster. In the transition between phase 2 and 3, Arraxor's heals don't begin until 6 seconds after the first damage splat on phase 3. If you work fast enough and deal enough damage quick enough to out-heal Arraxor, this will skip the minions spawning and go straight into phase 4. By skip the minions, I mean skip the minion, that one minion being the mirrorback spider. If the mirrorback spider spawns, any damage you deal to Arraxor is reflected right back to you, putting you into death's office faster than the speed of light. Learning this skip was not easy at my current level of PVM. I had all the gear and the abilities but could not seem to get consistent. After a few trips to Death's office, we managed to get our first skip. From phase 1, I will build up 12 necrosis stacks and 5 souls before surging and diving to phase 3, hitting living death, split soul and applying a death mark before using death skulls, volley of souls and trying to get off an essence of finality and weapons special attack. This seemed to work but was very inconsistent. I seemed to be running out of adrenaline before being able to deal enough damage some of the time, and wasn't happy with the outcome. Then it hit me. I decided to look at phase 1 in a little more detail. Gaining the stacks and dealing 100k damage was basically free with necromancy. As the web percentage began to burn down, I decided to try and use natural instinct at around 60 to 80% web burn. This would increase my adrenaline by 100% for 20 seconds. This would allow me to have to use living death before heading into phase 2 and 3, and then 100% adrenaline to work with in the 3rd phase. I surged and dived my way over before hitting split soul and death mark before using death skulls, volley of souls, a weapon special attack and an EOF special attack, and bam, there it was. After the first attempt I knew this method was going to work each time if I got the timing right. Consistency began to grow and kill after kill I was getting the minion skip and heading straight into phase 4. I was having so much fun using this new rotation, I felt my personal best getting higher and higher and said to myself, let's try and get a sub 2 minute kill. This was going to be difficult. I knew if I didn't move fast enough, the long transition between phase 3 and 4 was going to ruin the PB. Then after a few kills, this happened. As Arraxor spawned into phase 4, it immediately hit the floor. A 151 personal best, this was way lower than I thought it was going to be. Did it feel a little bit cheesed? Yeah, of course it did. But I knew I wasn't going to be beating that one. I had never seen this before, and after doing some research, it turns out this was a little more common than I thought. Here is a video on screen by Put breaking this down. I'll leave a link in the description for you to go and check it out. So, we didn't end up getting the spider leg top, but we did learn a really nice way to get the minion skip and end up with a huge personal best and a much more fun way of killing Arraxor. Thank you for watching, please subscribe. I'm JR Sightread, peace.